Get your math on.
Get your math on. Get your math on.
Get your math on. Get your math on. Get your math on.
Yeah, we got one more package that we're getting ready to ship out. Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting it ready. Oh, hold on, we got a call coming in. Yeah, you got Speedy delivery and packaging. Go ahead. Okay, you have a package that you want to get shipped out. Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me get your order ready. Okay, what's the name on the order? Eric Jones. Okay. Address. Washington. Okay. And that's Chicago, Illinois. 1, 2, gotcha. All right, by the way, what weight is your package? Because we the charge is based on the weight of the package. It's like 255 per pound. What's the weight on the package? You said 520 ounces? No, but I need it in pounds. Can you give it to me in pounds? Because I only have the 255 in pounds. 255, that's our charge. 255 in pounds. How much does your package weigh in pounds? I'll say it again. You only know it in ounces. Let's see what I can do. Oh my goodness. You only know it in ounces, huh? But we just do it in pounds. I don't know what to do. Here. You want to talk to a supervisor? You're upset that I don't know how to convert it? Well, I mean, we around here, everything is in pounds. I had no idea that we would need to convert it. You don't need to talk to a supervisor. You don't have to curse either. Just hold on, be patient. I can see if I can get some help. Yeah, there's no need to curse. I just hold on and see if I can get some help. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, does anybody know the person is giving me their weight of the package in ounces. I have no idea what to do with that. I mean, we only have it in pounds. I don't know what to do to change it, to convert it or what. I mean, and to put customers frustrated, I'm totally lost. Can anybody help me? What would that be in pounds? I don't know. She's giving it to me in ounces. Never even heard of ounces. I just know what we're here for is with pounds. Everything is in pounds. I need some help. Anybody? Yeah. Hold on. Let me. Yeah, they're saying, can you change it? We should change it. Yeah, but I'm telling you right now, no one around here has the ability to change it. Yeah. There's no need to curse. You want to get a supervisor? There's no need for a supervisor. I can help you. I just need you to tell me what it is in pounds. Everything that we have here is pounds. All right. I don't have anything in ounces. There's no need to curse. Someone call for the math doctor. I heard there was some problems here at Speedy Delivery and Packaging. The doggone person taking the phone calls did not know how to convert from pounds to ounces and ounces to pounds. That means they needed to do what? What time is it? They needed to get their math on, and because they didn't get their math on and didn't know their math, they ended up getting fired. The customer filed a complaint. They were upset, disappointed, frustrated, and they went to another packaging company that knew how to change from pounds to ounces and ounces to pounds. That company got their math on. But this company unfortunately lost a valuable customer, and the person got fired because he didn't get
his math on. So it's time to get your math on. Measurements are very, very important to know. We've got to know how to convert from one unit to another. Do you know most of the planet Earth is not on the U.S. customary system like we are? Most of the planet Earth deals in the metric system. So if you go to Africa, if you go to Europe, if you go down to South America, you go to other parts of the planet Earth, if you don't know your mathematics in terms of measurement conversions, you may be lost. You may lose business. You may lose an opportunity. You may end up bringing a code and you don't need a code because you don't know how to change from Fahrenheit to Celsius. All that is getting your math on. So this is our episode number 5 of Get Your Math On. Are you ready? We're going to go into conversion of measurements. Measurement conversions, and we're going to look at the 2 systems, one that the majority of the planet uses, metric, and the other that we use here in America called the U.S. customary system. And we have a powerful person that's going to bring it to us, none other than the math doctor. Hey, that's me. So I'm going to be teaching you the measurements. Let's go ahead and bring up myself. Hey, I like looking at myself. Let's make sure we got the sound ready, everything ready to go as we go into measurements, U.S. customary system, and the metric system. Take it away, math doctor, you got it. It's your world.
First going to learn are the 2 systems of measurement. If you were to leave America and go into most of the other countries on our planet Earth, they will not be using the measuring units that we use. In America or the United States, we use what is called the U.S. customary system. Inches, feet, yards, gallons, miles. Those are all U.S. customary units. They were made up in the United States. Nobody else on the planet uses those. They use the metric system. Now they do use them because they know people travel from America, so they need to see both units. But if you were to go to England, if you would go to Africa, if you go to Australia, most likely they're using this, the metric system. It's easier to convert from one to the other with the metric system than it is U.S. customary. You'll see in a minute. So the metric system is basically composed of 3 units. Meters, which we use to measure length, width, height. Grams, which we use to measure weight. And liters, which we use to measure liquid capacity, like how much water is in your bathtub, how much lemonade's in your cup. We use liters, all right? Now, grams, like I said, is used to measure weight. Grams is a metric unit used to measure weight. Meters is a metric unit used to measure length, width, or height. Meters. And liters is a metric unit used to measure liquid capacity. How much orange juice is in that jug you're looking at right now on your screen? That would be measured in liters. Now, all you need to know to convert from one metric unit to the other is the magic metric bar. The magic metric bar. Because when you go from one metric unit to the other, it's all based on the decimal place. Oh, and that rhymed too. It's all based on the decimal place. All you're doing is moving it, either to the right or to the left, all right? That's all you're doing when you're moving or converting from meters to something else in the metric system. That's why many people in many countries use metric and not U.S. customary. Because the U.S. customary is confusing, obfuscating, and discombobulating. This is all you need right there. Let me show you. Kilo, we know, means 1,000. All these are prefixes. Hecto is 100 of something. Deca is 10 of something. Deci is 1/10 of something, centi is 1/100th of something, and milli is 1/1000th. So your biggest prefix is kilo, your tiniest prefix is milli. Okay? So the ones that make you go smaller are deci, centi, and milli. The ones that blow you up are deca, hecto, kilo. Got it? So once again, deci, centi, milli. They make you smaller. Deca, hecto, and kilo make you bigger. Because kilo makes you 1,000 times bigger. Hecto makes you 100 times stronger. Deca makes you 10 times stronger. But when you go to the other side, deci takes 1/10 of your power. Centi takes 1/100th of your power. And milli takes all 1/1000th of your power. Good Lord. All right, let's see. How do we convert? Try these. Bam. We're asked to go from 23 kilograms to decagrams. 23 kilograms to decagrams. All you do is go back to your magic bar. Once again, hold on. 23 kilograms to deca. So we're going from kilo to deca. Remember that, kilo to deca. So we go back, find kilo on the magic bar. It's the one in the red. You want to go to deca, the one in the yellow. So first you need to know direction. Do I go to the left or do I go to the right? I'm going to the right, and you just count how many spaces from kilo to deca. 1, 2. Don't count kilo, because that's where you are. You count when you move. 1, 2 to the right. So to go from kilo to deca, all you got to do is move the decimal place where the 23 is to the right. That's it. No multiplication, no division, no calculator needed. None of that. Metric system is the easiest one to convert from. So now, bam, 23 kilograms would be the same as 2,300 decagrams. All you're doing is moving from one place to the other. Next. I have 7.08 deciliters. I want to know how many liters do I have. So I want to go from deciliters to liters. Let's go to our magic bar. Deciliters to liters. Where's deci? Bam, violet or purple, whatever you want to call that. And where's liters? It's the green. So to go from deci to liters, you're moving one space to the left. One space to the left to go from deci to liters. I'm telling you, this magic bar is all you need to convert in the metric system. Let's go back to our problem. So I got 7.08 deciliters. I want to make it into liters. Bam. You take the number 7.08 and move that decimal 1 to the left the same way it told you on the magic bar. 1 to the left. And you would get this. 7 8/100 deciliters is 0.708 liters. Because remember, deci reduces you by 1/10. Next. I got 6,670 milligrams. Milligrams. I want to know how many kilograms that is. Good Lord, they on opposite extremes of the magic bar. So I'm going from milli to kilo. Milli to kilo. Look at that. Milli is the blue bar. Kilo is the red. So you have to go how many spaces to the left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces to the left. And just move it, the decimal point. So first you find where the decimal is right there. And now you're going to move it 6 to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put the new decimal point in. And you would say 6,670 milligrams is 0.0006 kilograms. That means you hardly have 1 kilogram at all if all you got is 6,670 milligrams, because milligrams are so small and kilo is so large. Next. Bam, that's it. So for the metric system, all you need is the magic bar. But now we enter where we live, the United States Customary System. Somebody thought it was brilliant to change from metric into this madness. They should have stayed with the metric system that they had in London, in Britain, in Africa, in Europe, in Australia, in Asia. And life would have been easy for us when we have to convert from one unit to the other. But since we're here and we have to deal with it because we live in America, let's go ahead and learn it. The U.S. Customary System breaks it down also into weight, length, width, height measurements, and liquor capacity, but they have different ones and different names. See, in metric, there was only one. It was just grams. But in U.S. Customary, you got pounds, tons, ounces. And then there's some other ones out there as well, but these are your 3 primary units for weight in the U.S. Customary System. Pounds, tons, ounces. See, you have to know the relationships. It's not like the magic bar in the metric system. You got to remember in your mind, in your dome, in su cabeza, that 2,000 pounds equals 1 ton. 16 ounces equal 1 pound. You got to have these conversions available. Or you have to ask Siri, Google, Echo to give it to you. So 2,000 pounds is equal to 1 ton. That means if you weigh a ton, you weigh 2,000 pounds. But I don't think you can weigh a ton. If you are a pound, you're 16 ounces. Okay? Next unit is length. We got a lot for length in the U.S. Customary System. Good Lord, they're confusing people. You got inches, you got feet, you got yards, you got miles. But notice in the metric, you only had meters. Made life easier. 1 unit. Why confuse the people? So we know 12 inches equals 1 foot. 36 inches equals 1 yard. 3 feet equals 1 yard. And 1 mile is 5,280 feet. So if you can run a 5-mile race, that means you're running 5 times 5,280 feet. Good Lord, you're a good runner. Let's go to the next one. And lastly, capacity. And when we say capacity, we're talking liquid capacity. You have cups. Like if somebody says, bring me a cup of orange juice, bring me a cup of water. You have pints. Some of you might remember a pint of ice cream, right? You have quarts. Okay, a quart of orange juice or a quart of milk. And you have the biggest capacity unit for liquid, which is gallons. Gallons, all right? Now, know that everything that's in a pint doesn't have to be liquid, okay? Because like I said, you can have a pint of ice cream, okay? Or you can have a pint of something else, a pint of jam or something. But these are your measures of capacity. How much in a particular container or amount. Now, how do we change from one unit to the other? You have to remember these acronyms. Live, smile, and make money. No, I just made that up. But the acronym stands for large to small multiply. That means if you're going from a larger unit to a smaller unit to convert, you're going to multiply by their conversion relationship, which you'll see in a minute. But if you're going from small to large, you're going to divide. So you want to come up with some acronym to help you remember LSM and SLD. Large to small, you're going to multiply. Smaller unit converted to a larger, you're going to divide. That's all you got to remember for the U.S. customary. And then you got to remember how many pounds are in an ounce, how many miles are in the feet, and all that kind of stuff. All right? But that can be at your disposal anytime on su telefono. Because most of you got Google, Echo, Siri telling you all about your life. Now, let's see how to do it. Here's some examples. Bounce with it, please. We want to go from 45 pounds to ounces. 45 pounds to ounces. The first thing we need to know is, bounce with it, are we going from small to large or large to small? Well, there's more pounds than ounces, right? It takes 16 ounces to make 1 pound. That means pounds is bigger, stronger. So you're going from a larger unit to a smaller. That's LSM, large to small multiply, bam. So once you know how many ounces are in a pound, 16 ounces in a pound, then all you have to do is multiply the 45 pounds times how many ounces are in 1 pound. That's why it's large to small multiply. The M is telling you what you're going to do. Multiply the number of ounces in a pound times how many given to you in the problem. 45 pounds is 720 ounces. Let you marinate in that for a few seconds. So on all these conversion problems in the U.S. customary system, either you're going to be going from small unit to a larger, hence divide, or from a larger to a smaller, you will multiply. Bring up the next problem, please. Bounce with it, please. 27 gallons equals how many pints? Which one is bigger, a pint of ice cream or a gallon of ice cream? Well, you already see by the way the gesture, I said it, you know who's bigger. You would rather have a gallon of ice cream than a little pint of ice cream. So you're going again from what? Large to small, multiply. Because there's bigger gallons, gallons are larger unit than pints. So now you got to find out how many pints are in a gallon. Well, we know 2 pints equals 1 quart, and we know there's 4 quarts in 1 gallon. And if you use simple multiplication, that tells you that you need 8 pints to make 1 gallon. 8 pints to make 1 gallon. So if you got 27 gallons, just imagine 27 little gallons all around. And each of those gallons is actually 8 pints. So that means you have to multiply 27 by 8. And that will tell you the total number of pints. 8 pints equals 1 gallon. You're going from a larger unit to a smaller, we multiply. I'll let you marinate for a few seconds. Thank you very much. Next problem. Check this one out, bounce with it. 735,890 inches. Good Lord, that's a lot of inches. We want to know how many yards that is. Are we going from large to small or small to large? You all know out there in the listening audience that inches are smaller than yards. Inches are smaller than yards. So now we're going SLD. Small to large, I divide. Small to large, I divide. But what am I going to divide? I need to know how many inches are in a yard. Well, you can ask Google, Siri, Echo, you name it, and they'll tell you 36 inches equals 1 yard. So now you take that 735,000 and not multiply, divide it by 36. Because every 36 that's in that big number is 1 yard. So when you divide it, you'll get the total number of yards. All you got to remember is every problem in the U.S. customary system is going to boil down to 2. Small to large, large to small. And just remember your acronyms, SLD or LSM. Last one. No, not the last one. I think we had left. Let's do one more. I want to do 2 of each. Let's say we have small to large. What did we do? Feed capacity. Let's do. We didn't do one on weight, did we?
All right, thank you, Math Doctor. So we hope that you see the value, the importance of knowing your measurements and knowing how to convert them, all right? There's a quick way to do it for metric. There's a quick way to do it for U.S. Customary System. Please, in every profession, business, engineering, science, aeronautical engineering, whatever, you're going to need to know how to convert units from one to another. Until next time, do the right thing, fight the power, and do what? Get your math on. See you at the next episode of Get Your Math On with the Math Doctor. Out, take care, peace. Have a blessed day. Get your math on. Get your math on. Get your math on.
Get your math on. Get your math on.
Get your math on. Get your math on. Get your math on.